It's time now for a look at the latest in local sports and sports varsity girls softball team in Columbus participating in the state tournament where the top 8 teams in each classification are battling out for a state championship this weekend. On Wednesday, the Lady Jackets lost to Kell High School out of Marietta, Georgia by a final score of 8-5. They'll play this evening at 7 p.m. against St. Pius, who lost to Northside Columbus by a final score of 10-2. Other two games in Quad A, Harris County defeated Ola 3-2, and Eastside defeated Central Carroll 6-4. All 8 teams remain, but after today, only 6 will remain, as 2 will be eliminated. Winners bracket begins today at 3 p.m. Kell plays Northside Columbus, while Harris County plays Eastside. The elimination games this evening at 7 p.m. Wayne County against St. Pius and Ola against Central Carroll. With the win, the Lady Jackets would play Friday at 1 p.m. With the loss, the season comes to a close. In Wednesday's game, Lady Jackets fell behind 8-2 after just 2 innings of play, but battled back to make it a final of 8-5. Lady Jackets had their chances, but hit into double plays in both the 6th and 7th innings to end each inning. Marley Walling had 3 hits on the day. Candace Thornton and Kaylee Scott each had 2. Candace Thornton had a big home run in the ball game. Kell has 2 players good to play next year at Georgia Tech. Their pitcher and shortstop, and again, both had to play for the Yellow Jackets in the fall. Pitcher as good as advertised yesterday, but our Lady Jackets had 11 hits in the game. Once again, Kell wins 8-5. Lady Jackets need to beat St. Pius this evening at 7 p.m. to survive in advance. We'll have the scores and highlights for you tomorrow here on Local Sports. High school football team taking on Ware County Friday night at JC Stadium. They close out the 2024 season. Again, it'll be senior night, and again, it'll also be recreation night as rec football coaches and teams are encouraged to attend and be recognized as well. Our coverage begins at 6:30 tomorrow night with the Wayne County Coaches Show. Here's a portion of the show in which Coach Moore was asked about what his message will be this week to his senior class.
I think this week will be a time for me to call each one of them in and just, thank them for sticking with it and, tell them, maybe something intimate or a message, something that, that I thought that they brought to the team this year. And, obviously tell them thank you. And obviously this Friday is all about them and trying to send them out the right way.
And again, as we mentioned, football teaches lessons in life. Everything doesn't always go your way. Everything's not rosy all the time. So, again, these guys are getting a lot of life lessons this season.
Yeah, and that's one thing from day one this summer. I've been doing this a long time, and every time I've had a first year in a program, it's that you face adversity. And I told them all summer, at some point we're going to face adversity, and we've faced probably more adversity than any team in South Georgia this year between guys transferring, guys quitting, a tough schedule. You name it, they've seen it. So I hope that they're learning from this and can take something away from it.
And once again, those comments of Coach John Moore. Again, you can hear all his comments on the Coach Show tomorrow night at 6:30. Leads into our pregame show at 7, and then kickoff at 7:30. Once again, these seniors have had 3 head coaches in their 4 years playing for Wayne County High School. Senior players and their parents will be recognized before the game, along with all the seniors involved in Friday night, band members, cheerleaders, majorettes, color guard. Again, anyone involved with the Friday night show will be recognized as seniors tomorrow night at JC Stadium. Again, it's Wayne County, Ware County tomorrow night at the stadium. Tickets are available this week at Sheffield Sports Shop. Tickets are available tomorrow at the school from 11:30 to 1, and tickets will be available at the gate the night of the game. Tonight, Benedictine hosts New Hampstead, a game involving our region. The region game is Friday night, has Perry at Warner Robins. In Dubway, a big rivalry Friday night in Baxley, Georgia, as Pierce and Appling will battle it out. Both teams are headed for the state playoffs. Long County has to play the Islands on Friday. Valdosta plays Lions this weekend. Brunswick gets South Effingham. Again, those some of the games in the area. College football this weekend, the number 2 Georgia Bulldogs will head to Jacksonville, Florida, to take on the Florida Gators. Dogs are at 6-1, Gators at 4-3, but history in this game shows you can throw the records out the window. Game always gets the attention of the SEC. Again, kickoff Saturday in Jacksonville at 3:30 p.m. Again, the other action here on Saturday on WIFO-FM, we've got Georgia Southern football as the Eagles in a Saturday night game at South Alabama. Kickoff at 7:30, pregame an hour before that. Again, all that action tomorrow or Saturday here on Big Dog Country FM 105.5, and Georgia Tech has the weekend off. Other key games nationally, a top 5 matchup between Ohio State at Penn State. That's a 12 noon kickoff. SEC Auburn hosts Vanderbilt. Texas A&M is at South Carolina. Tennessee plays Kentucky. In the ACC, North Carolina plays FSU. Clemson plays Louisville. Oregon against Michigan, a big game. Indiana at Michigan State. Army undefeated, takes on the Air Force. NFL football tonight, the Houston Texans will be at the New York Jets. This Sunday, the Jacksonville Jaguars at Philadelphia. That's a 4 o'clock game. That can be heard on WLP AM 1370. The Atlanta Falcons host the Dallas Cowboys this Sunday at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. That's a 1 p.m. kickoff. You can hear all that action on FM 105.5 FM. LA Dodgers are world champions as they win the World Series last night. Final Wednesday night in New York. Dodgers 7, Yankees 6. Freddie Freeman, your MVP, as he hits home runs in the first 4 games of the World Series. And dating back to when he played in the World Series with the Braves, he has set a record that may never be broken as he hit in 6 consecutive World Series games, a home run in all 6 games. Freddie takes home his 2nd World Championship, his 1st World Series MVP, and the Dodgers beat the Yankees 4-1. The parade in Los Angeles set for Friday afternoon. That's going to do it for latest in local sports.